Okay, so we're on holiday in Switzerland at the moment, as you can probably see from behind me. This is the Alps, so we're in the Berner Oberland, just near Bern, and this is a place we've been coming, or I've been coming since I was quite young. Then I came with my wife before we had children, and then now that we've got children, we come here as well. But it's a fantastic place. But there's something here that I wanted to show you. They use these very special farm trucks, very specific make of farm trucks that are designed to work on very steep inclines in mountains and such like, and they're called Aebis, A-E-B-I, I think. They've been making them for years, but there's one just over here which I want to show you. They come in different shapes and sizes, but this one is probably my favourite. And you can add so many different parts to the back. It's four-wheel drive, of course, but I'm going to show you now. This is it here. It's obviously just had a new bed put on the back, because this here is I can't think of the English word. It's a sawmill is what it's called. It took me a bit of time to remember that. So it's obviously had a new bed put on the back, but this is the thing. So I'll try and get a full shot of it. Very cool thing. This is quite an old one. I'll see if I can find a video of a newer one later on as I'm walking back. I saw one doing some work on the other mountainside when I was walking up here. But this is the thing. It's basically, it doesn't really have a chassis as such. It's basically built like most tractors are built. It has like a drive shaft here, drivetrain, which is obviously the four-wheel drive system, and that forms the chassis a bit like a tractor. But as you can see, the wheels are really small, and it's very low to the ground. Gives it a very low centre of gravity, so you can go at ridiculous inclines. 45 degrees is possible. You can go straight up or traverse a 45-degree angle. The engine is under here. There you go, Aebi. It's a very well-known make in this region in Switzerland. Just to give you an idea, very basic. God knows how old this is. This is probably about 40 odd years old, this thing. But very, very cool. Very wide wheels at the back here, very dark. And you can add various different types of farm machinery to the back. But this is essentially what it looks like from the inside. Again, very basic. I'm just going to sit in it. Oops. So, windscreen wiper motor here. I think there's probably a horn there. Maybe that's the, don't know what that is, the gear stick maybe. Can't see anything else. Basic controls. It's got quite a cool thing here. So it's obviously got clutch, brake, and accelerator, but it's got like a hand. This is the hand brake, which essentially just you set using the foot brake, and you just sort of click it on. But that's obviously the PTO controls and things like that. That's the gear stick there, I'd say. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's the indicator stalk. I can't imagine that's the case. Or maybe that's a hand throttle. I reckon that's a hand throttle. But yeah, very, very cool piece of machinery, and something that I like very much. But yeah, as you can see here, we're in the Alps, but the landscape here is they still farm the landscape here. They keep cows. All these sorts of ridges here are created by cows, and I mean, that's quite a shallow incline there, but I mean, it gets steeper and steeper, and we're at about 1,000 meters here. But you can see opposite there, that's about 40 degrees, and they are farming that at the moment. You can just see that over here. See if I can get a better shot of it, but yeah, it gives you an idea of what sort of terrain they're working on. I don't know if you can get an idea of how steep that is, but just watching it go up there, it's something like if you zoom round, it's probably about, I don't know, 40 degrees, 45 degrees even. But these Aebis, they're called Aebis, these trucks, they've got such a low centre of gravity that they can just go up any kind of, well, within reason, any kind of incline, and still work like farm vehicles. It's unbelievable. So that is picking up all that hay at the moment.